Now, the Queen's affinity for Australia is well known, visiting 16 times over her 70-year reign. Her first visit in 1954, and her most recent in 2011. Joining me now for an Australian perspective on the passing of the Queen is the National Chair of the Australian Monarchist League, Philip Benwell. Philip, 1954 was the first time a living monarch had visited our shores. Now, there were 57 towns and cities during 58 days. Incredible. How did this change Australia's relationship with the monarch?
Well, of course, it was the first time that any monarch had visited our shores because of the huge distances involved. But the Queen specifically spent time in going out to meet people. She welcomed people, she greeted people, she shook the hands of people, and the people in turn reacted and came to love their new monarch, because of course the Queen had only succeeded to the throne 2 years earlier. The first visit, I think, entrenched the Queen and the monarchy in the minds of the people at that time. And there are still children alive today who can remember meeting the Queen and the impact that it made on their lives.
Philip, there's been some lovely tributes today across the political spectrum, throughout the world. What have you made of the tributes which have been paid to Her Majesty?
I think it shows the tremendous feeling of warmth that people had towards the Queen. The Queen came across not as a haughty individual, but as a sincere and genuine person interested in her people. And when she smiled, it lit up the whole room. It wasn't a smirk like you see on so many politicians. It was a genuine smile which showed the genuineness of the person behind the smile. And that was the Queen.
That was the Queen, yeah. Amazing, amazing. And do you think, Philip, that Australians will hold the same admiration and love for King Charles?
I think that no one can match the warmth, that the affection that the Queen held from her people. It takes time. Charles, I think, will start to engender respect and warmth as people get to know him more and as he fulfills the duty of his kingship. He has said that as Prince of Wales, he was able to speak his mind on issues that he was passionate about, but as king, he will obey the conventions and do as his mother had done. And I think that the people will begin to warm to Charles during the course of his kingship.
Lovely. Philip Benwell, thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.